Welcome back everyone, thanks for joining us again. It's been a few weeks since I've done a show, so I thought I'd better pull my finger out and do a new show just to keep you up to date with what's going on. So here you can see some new tyres on the front. We've gone for Hoosier. We think that they're the superior brand. So thanks to our sponsor BW Thompson Electrical, we're able to source some new rubber for the car, front and rear. Long overdue. Never had new rear tyres or front tyres for that matter, but this sponsorship's allowed us to live out our dreams and buy some new rubber. I'd like to highlight John Zapier, who's over the years gave us his old tyres, which kept us running, and thanks to John for that. I did have one viewer ask why we don't powder coat the chassis or coat it, paint it, whatever, and this is one of the reasons. As you can see, there's an inner and an outer tube. They're called slip joints, and when you stall the engine up to 6,000 RPM and drop the clutch, there's quite a shock to the chassis. So these slip joints allow a bit of give in the chassis, if you like. So you can imagine a stiff piece of steel compared to something that would flex, and this allows flex, which takes the shock of the hit out of the chassis, and also it transfers weight to the rear of the car. I'm sure there's lots of other scientific stuff there, but they're the main reasons for the slip joints, and most dragsters have it. So yeah, that was a question that was asked, so I thought I'd give a bit of a detail on what that's all about. Here's another thing that we could never afford to buy, but thanks to the sponsorship we were able to source one, and it's a Peterson oil filter adapter. That little hex I'm turning there is a primer. It's actually a small oil pump, so between rounds where you've got the filter off, you might have the pan off, you're looking at bearings, whatever, when you put the thing back together, you can actually prime the whole oil system up so the oil filter's full and there's oil at the bearing ready to go. Again, thank you to BW Thompson Electrical. We could never afford such luxury, so we're so grateful to those guys. Here's a bit of a treat. This is the new track that's being constructed in Tailem Bend. There's the name of it, Dragway at the Bend. And Tailem Bend's about 100 kilometres east of Adelaide, our capital city here in South Australia. And this facility is part of a complete motorsport facility, which houses a circuit track of 7 kilometres, and pretty much all the motorsports are catered for here on this 800-acre property. And this is the last of the major construction that they'll be undertaking. Full quarter-mile concrete drag strip with 700 metres of runoff and 200 metres of kiddie litter, 2 nets, you name it, it's got everything. It's quite exhilarating standing here on the start line. I've got goosebumps, and we've waited such a long time for something like this to happen, and we're so grateful to the Peregrine Corporation for constructing it and bringing drag racing back to South Australia in such a massive way. So I look forward to seeing many of you guys and girls come out and have a look at this track once it's open. You'll be blown away. The sound, the light, the visual, they've covered it all. So please, once it's open, support it. You won't be disappointed. It'll be nothing like you've ever seen before. So I look forward to seeing you all out there. So hopefully October 21, 22, we'll be there. Thanks for joining us, and hope to see you on the next video. Thanks very much.